Hello everyone, my name is Webweaver and welcome to a midday, late afternoon, early evening member shoutouts on a Monday, as we have been known to occasionally do as like a little treat. So, thank you for the 3 cans subscription tier, Domina Violetta, really appreciate it, thank you so much. And for the 1 can subscription tier, thank you, Badman LOL21 Mothulu, Izander Space_581, Bunny-chan Faraby, and Horg Japan. So what have we been doing on the channel recently? You know, Monday is sort of like a self-reflection day. Like, what did we do last week? Well, you know, I'll admit, I'll be honest, last week was kind of cringe. I think it's a record low number of WAs, to be honest with you. You know, I think not counting the live stream, I think we only got about 3 of them, which is kind of crazy. But, you know, we did, maybe to make up for it, or to try something new, we did 2 RimWorlds over the weekend, because I have no idea what's gonna take the Little Goody Two Shoes time slot. I have genuinely no idea. It is... I mean, here's the thing. I've recorded a lot of RimWorld in the backlog already, so doubling the upload speed is probably not that bad of an idea, because, what is it, we're on episode 16 right now. I've pre-recorded up to, like, episode 25, so we're, you know, we're probably fine to increase the amount of RimWorlds, but, you know, and here's the thing, I want to do 2 disillusions a week. You only got 1 disillusion last week, but it was 40 minutes long instead of 20 minutes long. So there you go.
Well, we're terribly sorry. We've lost Emmerdale through some technical fault. We're trying to find the fault, and we will correct it as soon as we can and go back to Emmerdale as soon as we can. Until then, we'll play a little... I'm pleased to say we can rejoin Emmerdale.
So, after that Emmerdale, I proceeded to record an entire run, and it all went perfectly fine. We did a Toshiaki run, it was Exquisite Taste and Spider God. We got a Ritual Dagger, which procced a couple of times the special effect of healing you, and we got Sheb Surge early, we got 2 Occult Diaries, there was a bunch of funny ranting about, like, what is and isn't considered a book. Honestly, I thought the commentary for that was really, really good. And then, when the episode was over, I did what I want to do, and I did Pokedoku. And that was the big mistake. If I just hit stop recording when the run was over, I would have been fine. Everything would have been okay, and all would be right with the world. But unfortunately, I decided to play Pokedoku, and right as I was about to make my last guess, which was some stupid, like, Dark Electric, I don't even know what a Dark Electric Pokemon would look like or be, but right as I was about to make my guess, or like a fighting type that can cast Thunderbolt, I know we already saw that, but I immediately forgot, right? Right as I was about to make my last guess, my computer crashed, and because I'm an idiot and I record an MP4, the entire recording was lost. So, that was basically like the last of my Haman, and so now we're on Copium. And we're back, doing the same thing again. That is the completely wrong god that I just locked in there. But I have a plan, I know what I want to do. It makes sense to me anyways. We can abuse the fact that Toshiaki's got great doom reduction. We can take the monument anyways, just in case, and we gotta take Prepare. And if we need to do any healing, we just hope that the cure is available, is ready and available when we need it. Now, here's the thing. I recorded it when I had a burst of energy, but I am a little bit, how do I put it? I feel like I'm coming down with something. because I've been feeling really, really hot all day, which is normal because it's like 86 degrees, 88 degrees, 90 degrees, you know? It is really hot. But I always keep the AC around 78, something like that, 77. And I was just feeling super hot, and I was like, this is basically unbearable. I need it to be cool. So I turn it way down, like 72. And then I go and I record the World of Horror. And then when I'm done, I'm like, oh my god, it's so hot right now. Like, it's unbearably hot. And I look over at the thermostat, and it says that it's 70. And I'm like, wait, oh shit. And so, you know, I put my hand up to my forehead, and it feels hot. And so it's like, the classic blunder, the classic maneuver of, oh shit. This is the outfit that I used, so we run it back, except now we have a different old god, which is actually, I think, a more difficult old god, and we have more... Roads Closed mysteries, and last time it was just Freaky Flood, which we did on the third or second mystery, by the way, and we utterly annihilated it. Which is probably not surprising, we're playing Toshiaki, but still. So you're gonna have to excuse me if the commentary is not bangin'. If the commentary is not 100% bangin'. Banger alert? No, there is no banger alert here, alas. It sucked, honestly, because I was cooking. I was actually, like, unironically cooking. And last time we had library notes to sell to get to 4 funds, but I'll just prepare an extra time. I think that's fair. So we can run away this time, so Small Candle is a viable bet. Last time we got Ancestral Strength and 2 books. I think 3 books is objectively better. But if we did want to get just 2 books, the Small Candle would go hard. It's got a much better chance to hit 2. But the chances that we see Ancestral Strength again are probably not that high. But if you have some sort of bonus damage, then this is absolutely worth it, I think. But we'll go back to the Ritual Dagger, allegedly, at some point in our lives. The Ritual Dagger will be real, and we will be able to equip it. And, you know, we'll go ahead and just follow the story for a moment. Just but a moment, because, you know, we're not being blocked, but when we are blocked, we want to fish for books. I think that's the most optimal way to do it. And, you know, the Toshiaki Classic is just roll a 1 every single time, and you don't have to worry about the fact that your stats are really, really bad, because you can just kind of, like, you know, if you roll a 1, your stats don't matter. And we will take an advantage of that. But it really does suck, because, like, as the day was ending and the evening was beginning, I had quite a bit of energy, and then it just immediately dropped off the face of the earth, and it really does suck. And so, you know, it went from a banger episode to a complainer episode, and unfortunately you're getting a lot of complaining episodes recently, so, you know, it is, a little bit sad, as it were. I mean, this is still, like, this is still perfectly fine. We're gonna take a beating here, but we get to kill our first enemy. We get to feel pretty good about that. You feel the enemy's strength being channeled. Hello? The mansion is doomed. I want to do Vigil next, but we also need to get some books, so don't mind me. We'll be in the book grind set for a little bit. I'll go up to, like, 56, 57. I feel like getting at least one more book would be, would go pretty hard, as it were. Demon Mask is really interesting, and I think, like, we took Ancestral Strength last time. I think if we went Small Candle, we would go ahead and take it, but... And like I said, I'll go up to 56. I think I'm okay with that. Now, you know, this is your stock standard. We actually don't have the police station, so there's nothing that we can really do. If we weren't on Exquisite Taste, we would move it on over to the mansion so that Vigil would be a little bit better. We'll take the we'll take the sanity loss? No, we'll take the sanity gain. Thank you so much. But, I don't know, it's really... My computer has not crashed in so long. Like, I don't know if it was like a recording drive thing, because I did get the I did let the recording drive get pretty full. Normally, I'm a little bit better at pruning the video files that I have left around, but like having an archive of the RimWorld videos and the Lunacid videos to see if I like maybe want. Oh, we're dead? No way. No way. We didn't see the other world once last time. Making up for lost, uh-oh. No. Oh, thank God we're out here living. Told him you were living. That's fine. We'll take the cut arm sinew. That's better than imminent death. Now the vigil pamphlet. Now I can't do the bit again. For the video that is lost to time, we did this whole bit where it's like we went through every single like parchment quest item doing like a is this a book bit. It was so good. I'm like gassing up my own bits here, but like I swear to God it was cooking. And now we're in this universe where it's like I can't do it because it would be like, okay, I reuse bits and jokes all of the time, okay? I am not above that. I am not saying that I am better than that. I repeat myself all the time. But there is a difference from a running joke to something that I find consistently funny to, you know, all sorts of stuff like that. But when it is deliberate banter that you are cooking mid-episode, that shit, you need to make like a charisma check to do that shit. And it does, like, you can't do it again. There is no, like, you know, banter skill up for that. It's like you had the momentum and then you lost it. And it sucks. And this is our second enemy, by the way. I'm leaving. I'm getting out of here. 62% Doom, by the way. That's pretty spooky. You ever think about that? That is pretty spooky. Like, it's all about everything that you do in, like, YouTube or live streaming, Twitch, whatever, like, you know, content creator, whatever the hell you want to call it, right? All that shit that you do, we'll equip this at the end of the... We'll equip this later. It's not going to be a funny mask, unfortunately, so I'm not going to lower our attack speed so that we maybe... Oh, no. Alright, that's fine. Is it fine? We're getting owned by the shrimple fact of... The very shrimple fact. 6 damage, you say? The mansion is doomed. There's nothing that you can... There's nothing you can do about that, by the way. There's literally... You cannot do anything about the mansion being doomed. That's just how it is. That's just look who it is. But, like, everything that you do with content creation, it is momentum. That's all it is. It is momentum, and when it starts rolling, it keeps rolling. It's like, I don't know if you've seen that, like, game of Sisyphus or whatever, or I guess you've heard of Sisyphus, because that would also work, I suppose, for the analogy, but, like, the streamer bait Sisyphus game, when the ball is rolling down the hill, it's really, really rolling down the hill, you know what I mean? We need to get this thing taken care of ASAP. So we're going to Bulletin, baby! And we're gonna go get this cut arm sinew cured, because that is how we lose the goddamn game. Not being able to do damage. So we can equip the ritual mask, and then I guess I'll just hold on to the library book. We've got a unique book. Oh wow, another location is doomed. Oh no! I think we'll be fine. I think we'll be okay. And I can hear I can hear something. It sounds like there's like a creature in the walls, if that makes sense. Oh. Like, it sounds like something is, like, clawing inside the wall. That's kind of creepy. But you know what? We do a little nothing about it, and then we move on with our lives. We'll take the stamina damage, I think. We will take the stamina damage. And then this is just awful. Like, you see something like this, you're just staring down the barrel of death right now, and you're like, yeah, I'm not really okay with what's happening right now, but what are you gonna do about it? You're gonna brace for impact, that's what you're gonna do. You're gonna take 2 stamina damage, and then you're gonna deliver them unto hell. But yeah, no, everything in the content creation is just momentum-based. It is all momentum-based. Everything that you do is momentum-based, and that's it. And so, oh my god. Okay, we need to be careful, because we are going into an area that might ask us for money in a situation where I do not have money to spend. So, you know, we're never going to be able to throw these at enemies, and we're never going to get rid of our current thing, right? So you might as well do something like that. The hospital is just, you know, my life coach really does not want me to go to the hospital, which, I mean, same. I don't want to go to the hospital. The hospital is a non-ideal place to be. Now, this is a little risky. I feel like it's a little risky. This is Bulletin, so we do need to go to the forest twice. Oh, that's what Homie was trying to tell me. Is that we need to go to the forest. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm tempting fate. I'm gonna die. Oh my god. Oh my god. We're dead. We have no outplay potential. Do you serve the old ones? Yeah, sure, why not? Ryuchi and Asato. I mean, I could be down for a couple of magical spells right now. They're not gonna save my life. I wish they did. We can kindly refuse that. Me and the old man frowning Rutsu. I'm sorry. My life coach doesn't want me to go to the village. I'm gonna have to... Thank God we got rid of Asato before that. Now, you might be thinking, oh no, you don't have the whatchamacallit in your inventory. It should just work. Because we did the side quest, the item got added to our inventory, and then the game, because we have max inventory size, immediately added it to our suitcase. It's a little bit weird how that works, I will say, but that's just kind of how it works. As long as it was in your inventory for even a fraction of a second, the game will accept that. The game will take those. Peculiar painting, frightening flood. I mean, I guess we just go to flood and then do painting last? So that... I mean, I'm kind of just concerned about our, like, overall health, you know? So we can do something like this. But having the 4 books is just so overwhelmingly powerful. I am still going to block, though. I'm not gonna tempt fate. I'm not gonna tempt fate. I'm not gonna tempt fate. We're just gonna attack. And now we're gonna tempt fate. Homie has to get hit twice. I don't know why words come out of my mouth. I don't know why the god didn't punish me there. The salmon nerd in the Marina Trench did not punish me there. The salmon god, the god of salmon. I don't know. That was just to get me to shut up. That was just me talking mid-sentence. Just shut up. And you know what? So true, bestie. Oh my god. I was like, nah, I don't need to heal before this. It'll be fine. Homie did need to heal. So 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. 5 actions at an affordable price. And then, what's even more exciting is 5 actions at an affordable price. Now we just fully heal. The Theologist is not who I wanted, but we can take an ally for relatively for free, because the school is the one that you have to investigate the least to get an ally. And then, you know, it's just, we want the mystery to be over and done with as quickly as possible. And you're looking at something like this and you're like, 50% chance, I'm not feeling too good about that one, Chief. You know, a little sketchy here, a little sketchy there. You can go ahead and just, 4 damage, huh? Hello, dog. What are you doing? Yeah, I really wish we got the bonus damage guy, because that would make this a lot easier. Spells also don't work on side enemies, by the way. Funny joke moment. So, we're gonna do something like this, and we're gonna hope for the best. Alright, that worked. Cast a little multiply wound to get us somewhere, just so that we're not max stamina. And now we just do the funny, which is this. Yeah, sure, why not? Live a little, you know? I said live a little, and we are absolutely doing things that might make us not live as long. So, fair enough, fair play. Now, 1 mystery to go, still probably looking like a pretty decent Toshiaki W. But, you know, I'm a little bit concerned about our Doom, because I don't know if we'll be able to get our stats up to 8 via Sheb's Surge, Shibi's Surge. So let's just go ahead and get a little bit of a small EXP boost. And you know what? You know what, bestie? Let's use a book. Let's actually read those books. Let's actually apply some of that knowledge to our noggin. Get a little experience. Peculiar painting. It really is. It's look who it is. We've arrived at the mansion's gate. It's time to appreciate some art. Well, if we didn't already have the 4-book sweep, we would absolutely take it. But we already have 4 books. Now, if we were in a bad situation, we could use an occult diary, potentially, and then take another book. But why would we do that? When we were, at the time, max health, 2 spells, paranoia, so we can kill Ryuichi, and we have 4 books. I mean, one of them we can never get rid of because it's the Necronomicon, and that'd be kind of stupid to get rid of that. 70%. No, we can't try to YOLO it on turn 1, unfortunately. It would be pretty funny, though, if we could. We're not going to, but we can kind of just chill with this. This is fine. Little 12 damage is a treat. I do kind of wish we had a source of bonus damage, but I definitely think getting the books is way more important than getting bonus damage from the History Club. Because if we tried to get something from the History Club again, I think we instantly die. Because it's like you take 3 things and then the 4th thing kills you, if I remember correctly. Now, you're staring down the barrel of a loaded gun in this regard, and you are just gonna go to town, and you're gonna feel pretty good about that. I don't know why we did it like that. We could have just guaranteed the enemy dies, but we decided to take a chance. Do we try to kill the boss here for fun? I mean, we could. Like, why not, right? We'll save Emmy. Perhaps we'll save Emmy. I'm not entirely sure if we're gonna save Emmy or not. Mainly because, Homie's actually kind of scary as hell. But we don't die. So we get another turn of this. We get another turn of its look who it is. And we spent that turn wisely, because now... I mean... Hello? Hello, little dog. What are you doing? I'm killing a painting. You're just chilling? You're just hanging out? Me and time skip Rutsu. So what we can do is we can do leadership. And then... I mean, this is where you check the lighthouse to see what stats are being checked, right? It doesn't really matter, to be honest with you. Because we're not gonna die. But let's see what happens anyways, right? So we can just do this funny thing right here, right? Where everything is now at 8 or higher, and we have 85% doom to mess around with. Now, we do have a potential fight going on, but that's okay. Because we'll probably just win, right? So the second mystery we did was Vigil, and we got up to like 70% doom on Vigil. It was really obnoxious. And then the second enemy... I think I'll remember the name when I see it, because I remember calling it out when it happened. But I'm not actually paying attention to the lighthouse. I'm just playing around everything, because I'm just built different. I'm crazy. I mean, he's gotta die, right? Like, he's gotta die. At some point, you have to die. There are enough attacks in there to kill an elephant, alright? That elephant walks into the room, you've already, like, it's not even a death by 1,000 cuts. Because you can only attack 8 times a turn. And that's where you would insert the ba-dum-tsh. Now, do I dare tempt fate and play Pokedoku? Because there is an unlimited mode, and I don't think I actually finished. Here's what we're gonna do, because if my computer crashes, I would literally die. Because I really do not feel good enough to record another video today. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna hit the stop recording button.
Oh, sorry. Suddenly, somewhere, Emmerdale seems to have disappeared. We'll go back to it as soon as we can, once we've found it.
And then we're gonna hit the start recording button. And then I'm gonna turn window capture on. And then look at that. Oh, you can actually see it. Okay, yeah. Electric and dark, I have no idea. Fighting in dark, I have no idea. Grass can learn Thunderbolt. Yeah, I got nothing. I got nothing for you. I tried Venusaur, and it did not work. Grass and electric. Or, well, grass and Thunderbolt. I mean, we could do Rotom, I guess. Now that I think about it, Rotom Mow is grass, right? Oh my god. Let's go. So, the correct answer was Morpeko, Pangoro, and Palmot. Morpeko is the only electric dark type, and fighting dark is... Oh, it's Urshifu! Mewtwo is a fighting type? You can't say that. You can't say that Mewtwo is a fighting type. Also, I could have just done Gallade. Fair enough. Also, Lopunny Mega. I didn't know Lopunny was a fighting type. Here, I'll give you another one, because you didn't get to see me logic my way through the other ones, right? Give me unlimited mode. And then, just kind of like, yeah, sure, you know what? I'll just do it all. That's fine. You can generate one for me. Kanto. Hold on. I gotta do a gen check. Kanto is Gen 1, right? Kanto is Gen 1. Kanto is also a real place. Kanto Pokemon. Okay, yeah, red and green, okay, understood. I understand the assignment. So, obviously, Omanite. Kanto can learn Thunderbolt. Pikachu. Real. And then, Pikachu G-Max. Real. I don't... Pikachu G-Max was not introduced in Gen 1. But, you know, I understand. I get it. Monotype Fossil. Difficulty level impossible. What the hell do you want me to say from this one? Fossil Dual Type. Omastar. Dual Type can learn Thunderbolt. Alolan Raichu. I swear I can spell. Dual Type G-Max form. G-Max. Real. Yeah, I'll get back to you on that one. I have no idea what can be a G-Max. I have no idea. Monotype Fossil. I don't think Aerodactyl is just flying, right? It's like... Maybe it is. Is it? No. Monotype can learn Thunderbolt. Yo, what if it was Raichu, bro? That's crazy. G-Max form is a little tough. That's a little hard. Because I don't really know what has and hasn't a G-Max form. So let's, how about, Charizard, yeah? Charizard G-Max? That's a dual type, right? Yeah. Now, Monotype, probably Pikachu would have been the go-to there. Monotype Fossil. How about Amara? Nope. Does it not tell me the answers? Soft Lock Guard. Fair enough. I guess it doesn't tell me what the answers are, or applicable answers would be. Unova can learn Flamethrower. That's bad. I'm gonna re-roll this one. Give me one that I can actually do. Take Unova out of this. Take Kalos out of this. And then, like, Paldea DLC Hisui, that stuff is kind of easy because you can just type Iron. And then, no G-Max. No Ultra Beast, because I don't know what that is. And then give me, yeah, types are fine. Evolved by item dual type. That's bad. That's bad. Dual type has branched evolution. That would be like, what is it called? It's not Bellossom, but it's like, the other one. It's like the middle evolution of that. Maybe it's like Slowbro? No? Bellossom. Yeah, Bellossom. I don't think it's Gloom. I think Gloom is like the... Well, we've already messed it up, so... Yeah, alright, that's bad. Monotype... Oh, wait, Gloom worked! Alright, Gloom Pog. Branched Evolution can learn Earthquake. Legendary Monotype? I mean... Entei is a Monotype, right? Yeah. Evolved by item Monotype. Vaporeon, easy. And listen, I know Vaporeon is a meme, but Vaporeon was the evolution that I originally chose. I think it's cool. Dual type evolved by item. What in the goddamn? Would this be, Togetic? Togekiss? Okay, Togekiss is the one evolved by an item. Can learn Earthquake Legendary. I mean, you know. Groudon is there. And then Monotype has branched evolution. I don't know, Wurmple? Wurmple's a Monotype, right? I kind of want to get like an 8X. I'll do one more. I'll do one more. Dual type dark. Here we go. Belly full. What was it called? It was like belly full or like belly empty or something. It was. I am going crazy. We just saw it, and I remember it because it was like belly full, and then one of them didn't have an image. That's crazy. Is Sableye dark? Oh no, Absol. Absol is not a dual type. How about Absol monotype? How about Absol Mega? How about a Totodile? How about a Darkrai? Sinnoh Mega Evolve. Do they even have, like, did they even give, like... What Pokemon from Sinnoh got Mega Evolutions? Not them. Empoleon is actually my favorite. I don't know why I typed Empoleon last. Dual type water. Wow. Well, I mean, if you're gonna let me rep the boy. Sableye has to be a dual type, right? Yeah. And then, I really wish I remember what the thing was called. But, alas, I don't know what Sinnoh Pokemon would get a Mega Evolution. Maybe Garchomp? Would Garchomp get a Mega Evolution? It would. Almost a 9X. I'm just gonna look at this next one and see if it's doable. This one is doable, alright? This one is doable. We just did Absol Mega, okay? Can learn Ice Beam. Legendary Monotype. We can do... I don't want to do Entei again. We could do... We can do Entei. Can learn Ice Beam. Legendary. Well, do I have a legendary for you? Called Articuno. Legendary Sinnoh? My Palkia Origin is just still so insane to me, by the way. Can learn Ice Beam Mega Evolved. Has to be Gardevoir Mega, right? Gardevoir can learn Ice Beam. You're goddamn right, Gardevoir can learn Ice Beam. And then we can do Garchomp again. Because I can't think of any other Sinnoh Pokemon that would get Mega Evolutions. And then... Starter has to be... Yeah, does not include evolutions. So, I mean, we can do Cyndaquil pretty quick, because that's just fire. And then Sinnoh, we can do... I'm not actually going to do Piplup, because I don't know... Like, Piplup might be able to learn Ice Beam. So, I guess we'll do... that's... Hold on. This is for Sinnoh. Let's do Piplup for Ice Beam. This is the hardest one, I think. And then just Sinnoh, we could do, what are they called? Turtwig? There we go, I got a 9X, and all it took was re-rolling with my preferred settings until it gave me something that I already practiced. Yippee! Stay safe out there, have a good one, bye.